Yo, 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 it's Overtflow. What's going on, you guys? How are you guys doing today? First things first about the gameplay. This video is actually going to be me breaking down the score streaks in Black Ops 3 and telling you which ones are the best ones to use and all of that good stuff. Going to be giving my opinions on that, and I'm going to be showing you all of the score streaks in the game. I've actually gotten a few comments requesting that I show you guys all the score streaks, and this will be especially helpful to people who don't have the game. That way they can see everything in the game, and it will be helpful to the people who do have the game because I'm going to be telling you guys the score streaks that I think are most important to put in your system loadout thingy going on. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you drop a subscription. Subscribe to the channel, man. New videos every few hours here on Black Ops 3. It's absolutely dope nasty right now. Going off with the videos. And drop a like if you enjoy the content. Let's get into this. The first one that you can unlock is obviously the HCXD car. I never unlocked that, but it's not bad. Basically, you get 3 kills and you can get a free kill with this HCXD, sometimes up to 2 or 3 kills with it, which is pretty good. If you guys want to rock a lower score streak setup, then the HCXD UAV care package is not a bad setup. If you guys just want to shoot for, you know, easy going casual gameplay, that's what I would rock. The UAV, the unmanned aerial vehicle, everybody knows what a UAV is. You can see the enemy on the map, always a good choice to have in your loadout. Care package. If you're maybe not convinced that you can get the higher streaks in the game, care package is always a beautiful thing to have. Drops a random kill streak. Awesome. Counter UAV does exactly what it does. It counters the UAV and it disrupts the minimap of the enemy team. It's always good to have, especially if you're rocking with a team. It's always good to have one of these. The dart is pretty much like the Valkyrie rockets from Black Ops 1. That's what it reminds me of a lot. You can throw this little dart, it flies around the map, and you can shoot missiles down, but it always flies straight. You can't, like, stop it. It's pretty hard to control, but once you get used to it, I've seen some people get pretty good with it, and I can see people getting kills with this. So, also not bad if you want to throw that on there for a lower streak setup, if you're patient and you want to take the time to get to know how to use it. The Guardian. Placeable dish that projects a cone of microwave radiation that stuns and impairs enemies. We've seen this since Black Ops 2. And it's good. It's good for objective play. If you want to keep people off the objective, you throw that thing down. It's all right. You know, the lightning strike, something that we first got in Black Ops 2, and it was awesome in Black Ops 2. One of the best kill streaks for the score it required. Now, in this game, it's still pretty good if you want to throw it. If you're playing objectively, you want to throw it on an objective to keep the enemy off or something like that, then that's good. But it has a much, much slower call-in time and just a smaller radius and everything like that. So this lightning strike is not as good as the BO2 version of it. But I still rock it in some of my score streaks. Sometimes for a lower score streak setup, I will use the lightning strike, the Hardened Century, and the care package is something that I personally like to run. We're going to get over here to the Hellstorm Missile. They changed it from the Hellfire. It was called the Hellfire Missile in the beta, and it did tremendous amounts of work in the beta. But it was OP apparently, so they patched it, made it really just not that good. I would honestly not rock it. It's not worth it. If you're gonna put on a score streak setup that is in this range, I would go with everything around this. I'd go with the Lightning Strike, the Hardened Century, the Cerberus, the Guardian. The Hellstorm Missile just is not that good, man. It's gonna be very rare that you pull off a quad feed. It's gonna be very rare that you even get a kill with it, to be honest with you guys. Compared to how it was in the beta, it's just drastically nerfed. The Hardened Century. Everybody kind of has a meh attitude towards sentry guns, but they actually made this sentry gun pretty good. You can get a good amount of kills with it, and the only way to take it down is either by shooting it with like a specialist streak multiple times, locking on with a launcher, or shooting it with like 4 clips of ammo, dude. So it's actually good in this game. I would definitely recommend you, like as you can see, it's on my setup right now. It's a good score streak for the points now. I think it's probably, out of this row of score streaks, I think it's probably the second best one. I think the Cerberus is better, then the Hardened Century, then the Lightning Strike, then Guardian, then Hellstorm Missile, for sure. The Cerberus, just like the AGR from Black Ops 2, just like any ground control thing, it moves pretty slowly, but it's very, very powerful. Shoots missiles, shoots a gun. I think that it's definitely good. It's definitely good. It's better when you control it. You can throw it down, though, and it will remote control itself, but it's definitely better when you control it because you can get a good amount of kills. And that moves us to the Rolling Thunder. Launch a targeted carpet bomb, strike of explosive drones. I'm going to go ahead and say this is not that great. So when I think of the Rolling Thunder, I think of the Rolling Thunder from Black Ops 1. I think of the Stealth Bomber from MW2 or MW3 or the regular bomber from MW2 or whatever it is. But this Rolling Thunder is just not that good. Maybe on a smaller map it's decent, but especially in the beta. They buffed it a little bit from the beta, from my understanding. I still haven't seen, when I see people rock it, they're still not getting a ton of kills with it. I would just recommend against it. It's probably the weakest kill streak in this row of kill streaks. The Talon. This is the vulture from Ghosts, pretty much. It watches your back, it flies around with you, shoots people, takes them out. And I'm going to go ahead and say that it's really super good, but only if you control it. If you don't control it, it sucks, right? It's not good. But by controlling it, I've gotten 10 to 20 kills with it. Pretty much on average, I'll say I drop like 10 kills with this thing on average when you control it. I would say definitely put that in your setup if you're trying to go for a good KD ratio. I think it's good. The Wraith. Aerial attack craft with advanced stealth capabilities and a defensive flak drone. So it's stealth chopper from the other games. Really good. Goes off when you're in a ground war lobby or a small map. It literally, this thing goes off. You just have to watch out for people trying to shoot it down or black hat it. So be careful with that. But other than that, if you get this thing, you're going to get like 10 to 15 kills with it because it is good. The Hater. Really, really good high altitude telemanner reconnaissance, blah, blah, blah. Can only be shot down by launchers. It's the Blackbird. It's the VSAT. It's amazing. I would recommend having it, especially if you're trying to go for those really good high scoring gameplays. Yes, you can shoot it down, but it's so rare that people do. It's absolutely amazing. I've heard some people say that it's OP. No, what was OP in the day was Blackbird and VSAT. This you can actually shoot down. So it's not OP, but it's very, very strong. Definitely recommended. The Wraps. These are the dogs of this game. Now, these are not as good as dogs. However, they are still pretty good. You know, are they as reliable as some of the other kill streaks? No. But I think that you're guaranteed pretty much 5 to 12 kills with these things. Definitely at least 5 to 10 for sure. And I personally really definitely enjoy them. I'm just currently not rocking them, but I think that they're definitely a top tier kill streak. They could even be buffed. They could even be buffed a little bit, in my opinion. The Power Core. This is the EMP. However, people can destroy it. It's on the ground, so you have to like hide it. I haven't used it. Actually, I used it once in the beta. And it's an EMP. If you like EMPs, then sure. By all means, use it. Personally, I like to go for kills, so it's nothing that I would use, but it seems to be pretty good, and I'm pretty sure that it racks up assist points for you and all that stuff. The GI unit, heavily armored general infantry unit robot, can be set to guard mode to protect the owner, or set to patrol mode to defend the designated location. I'm iffy on this. I've used it, and there's been times when I use it and he drops 15 kills, and then there's other times that I use it and he gets like 2 kills. It needs to be buffed for sure. I don't personally believe that it's worth the amount of score it takes to get it. It definitely needs a buff. It just is so iffy, dude. It's either on or it's just terrible. So yeah, there's that. The Mothership, the final score streak, the only one that I actually don't have unlocked yet. I'm level 50 right now. I think I'm Prestige 1. About to hit Prestige 2. But the Mothership, dude, awesome score streak. Really, really super good. Is it as good as the AC-130 or the Chopper Gunner? Not necessarily. I don't think so. But it's definitely very good. It's not even as good as the VTOL Warship, I don't think. But it's probably the best score streak in this game as far as kills are concerned. Every time I've gotten it, I've gotten a crap ton of kills. So I'm going to go ahead and say the Mothership is the best score streak for kills in this game, in my opinion. After that, I would have to say the Wraith is super amazing. The Talon is super amazing. And obviously the Wraps and the Hater. Those are really good. So a couple setups just real quick for you guys. UAV, Lightning Strike, Hardened Century, really good. Lightning Strike, Cerberus, Talon, also really good. Cerberus, Talon, Wraith, really good. Wraith, Hater, Wraps, really good. Or you could do Hater, Wraps, Mothership, or Wraith, Wraps, Mothership. I like those setups. Those are my personal favorite. Thought that this video would help some of you guys out, and I hope that it did. If you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more Black Ops 3 videos and life stories and Omegle content. Tons of stuff here, you guys. Hope that you enjoy. If you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and say, nice score, bro. That way I know that you made it to the end of the video. I love you guys a ton. You guys are absolutely beautiful, and I am over it and out.